just to keep you on hook, miss. Before that, you just have to be patient. We'll go into game number 3, Group B and Group C, kicking things off. What we've seen so far is actually Group B, well, especially E Arena and SS Alpine have been incredibly solid. Attack all around has had a slow start to this evening, but maybe this is where they kind of turn up the heat a bit.
Huh, this is interesting. I thought that Anxiety was just going for a beeline straight towards the blue zone that's landed atop Bullseye, but it seems like they stopped a little bit short for bits because they saw E-Arena going there, and E-Arena now is literally walking the way towards there. In the meantime, it says Alpine expands Cobra. What just happened to Team Flash? Wait, what?
Well, they just wiped SPS Alpine. We just talked about this team being in 4th place coming into this. Expand, on the other hand, taking on Heavy. It's not looking too good so far. Cobra has already gone down too fast as well. XL 3rd to fall. Roy on the outskirt, but the revival point out of reach. In control. Actually, well, he's on the revival point, but if Heavy pushes him right now, it's lights out. Can he capture it in time? He just needs a bit more. Just a couple more seconds, but he doesn't have any utility to hold on to this. Oh, Expand, how the great have fallen. Heavy just wipes them out on home ground.
Yo, this is crazy. Not only we saw Says Alpine getting eliminated even before we were able to catch them on the stream, but now Expand getting completely slaughtered on ground there by Heavy. I mean, I guess this is like the sign of the times now that the Vietnamese squads are starting to, you know, have a lot more confidence in their abilities here on day number 3, but I didn't expect this at all. So let's see. Let's just see how this proceeds on, ladies and gentlemen. Gates are very much wide open here because, you know, Says Alpine can expand. They'll be competing for that top 6 spot, you know, all throughout yesterday. Now we're starting to see that the Vietnamese squad may have another word or two to talk about that.
I've just cursed both teams. I talked about both teams extensively, and they both got knocked out. And I think one of the interesting thing about Expand is that they love Clock Tower on Bermuda, but they are also a team that doesn't really have a constant coach, right? They had to play the World Series actually without a coach, in fact, on stage. So this is a team that puts in extra work to figure out and study drop zones, and this is why you don't see them drop Clock Tower for this round against Group C. Evo's Divine, on the other hand, will be facing off against E Arena. Mr. 05 trapping himself with members of E Arena's Potato 1 against 2, shotgun in hand, double barrel one as well. They're gonna try and swing him together. Can Potato at least keep himself alive? Find the isolated 1 versus 1 so far, having no luck with that, but he's gonna eventually run out of glue wall. Mr. 05 ambush Potato! Oh, almost a hero for that one, but Beyond will save his teammate and take down Potato. Orgus, where did you come from? The savior, but Apex is gonna be there as well. This is kind of a trade on all ends, and it's gonna be the Evil's Divine who wins that one. And Shut Up also not able to salvage this, but it came pretty close. And unfortunately for E Arena, they will find no cigar in this skirmish.
Wow, I mean, what the heck was happening in that one there? I mean, for a moment there, I was wondering how many like glue walls did Potato have, because it just seems like he had infinite amounts of it, just spreading it all over that room and all over the outside as well. I think E Arena definitely was sensing an opportunity to try to maybe gank Evo's Divine in that instance, but just didn't quite work out for them now. Thankfully, Limit is outside of the combat zone there, so he will be able to bring a revive back for his teammates, but that certainly will have set them back in terms of their farming progress for now. Anxiety, in the meantime, they're pulled away from the shipyard, now making their way to Riverside. That might actually put them on a path now to encounter Team Flash. And speaking of encounters, right now, Evil's Divine, not quite out of the woods though. They're at 5 BGM right on the top there. Vantan is going to be knocked down to his knees.
What a shot from Apex. This guy is having a great day so far. And honestly, the clash between Evil's Divine and E Arena reminds... Do you know the meme in the church where like this guy aiming a weapon at someone from behind, and there's a guy behind him? You know, it's kind of like that sequence, right? It's really it's a bit comically hilarious if you think about it. For E Arena, at least, they are able to slowly get their members revived, and the limit slipping away is a good sign of what's to come. Anxiety, though, not having a good time. Toby still getting a kill, well, at least with the help of Kanoho into Bio, and now Kanoho is going to be in danger as Team Flash tries to get him out of this. Kanoho, no more glue walls left for him. It's going to take a while. Bloody will have to patch himself up. Team Flash trying to at least keep the rest of Anxiety at bay.
thing is that Anxiety is a little bit spread out in this positioning here, so Kanoho needs to try to get out of here so they can regroup the rest of his team and back up their firepower. But he also has a good position there to try to fight a couple of members of Team Flash. Perhaps that's why he wants to stay in that position for now. The thing is that the rest of his members need some help sooner rather than later. Kanoho now breaks out the blue wall and is going to try to get some assaults. Unfortunately, Trobles are coming his way as well, so he's got to watch out. The blue wall is going to break. Bloody almost had a clear shot on him, but thankfully he's able to duck away just in nick of time. Now Bien is going to try to come in front of him. It does knock down Kanoho now, so Anxiety is down to one last man.
Yeah, just pump shotgun. Very deadly close range early on. Shomai finally arriving to the scene because the battlefield is split up. This is a secondary fight on the other side of the terrain, and so far Shomai is doing good. Getting an initial knockdown. Jaboiwa does go down to Bio, but maybe they can cut their losses by eliminating the second squad of Team Flash, but from uphill! Bio saves his friends, and then Toby goes down. Shomai is done! Team Flash keeps everyone alive.
This was the fight that Anxiety decided to pick, and they lost out completely. Ay, that's just so sad for them right now. For E-Arena, though, they're going to be very happy with this series' developments because now there's going to be a clear line of sight for them to get straight to the safe zone. They were, in the meantime, getting themselves in a bit of a pickle here together with Heavy, who seems to be gatekeeping them from being able to get to that revive point, which they may need sooner rather than later, though. They do manage to get Virus back into the fight right now, but Heavy is still keeping them completely gate-kept from this next zone.
Heavy is pushing them.
He's pushing them. Oh yeah, they're literally pushing them out. They're pushing them out and away and just trying to force them out into the open there. This could be bad for Dewa, actually, if they decide to take the bait.
Heavy, for some reason, somehow have evicted Dewa United from their own compound just with that push. Does Dewa still want to take this fight? Doesn't seem like a good idea on hindsight because their forces are still a bit split up. You have Buffalo on that high ground as well, so this is not an easy fight to take. On the other side, Mina actually blew himself up, but we're going to put that aside because Attack All Around is going to face off against Evo's Divine with Sam 13 eliminated by Deadpool with that grenade. Abax turns the corner, gets the first knockdown, but instantly traded back. And that is a good fight from Attack All Around. Evo's unfortunately will be down to just Beyond. He has been the hero for his team, but he's not a hero for himself. Evo's Divine out in 9th place.
Yeah, so back to Heavy and Dewa right now. I think like Heavy is just completely trying to push them out. Dewa tries to flank them around, but then now forces out the glue walls here. Dewa unfortunately taking a bit of damage here, and the Heavy still has Buffalo and Mill now continuing to try to bring the hurt onto them. Reigns is going to try his very best. Red one, and Millwall gets taken down. Buffalo, last man standing here for Heavy. He's going to try to use some troubles here to break down the glue walls. Reigns is still trying to run around the maze here. Then he's set up. Buffalo tries to run around. Oh, but the shotgun for Renz is so much more stronger there, and he wins out that battle.
Charge Buster, baby, one of the best weapons in close range, and unfortunately Buffalo had double revolvers of all things, just cannot face off against a Charge Buster, but maybe this could be the end of the round for Dewa United. They have to cut their losses. Farang have just shown up. Probably will get 1 point for their efforts as Dewa United scramble to get to safety. They need time to recompose, they need time to recover, and they will at least hang Ren out to dry to buy time for Dewa's team. Farang, they will just settle for what's in front of them.
Yeah, Jembo trying to fight 1v1, does take down Renz. Can he still hold his ground though for the others that will be coming around? It looks like his teammates will back him up though, as the rest of Dewa have already peeled away from the fight. We hear motorcycles in the background there. I wonder if there's going to be someone making a move into the zone there, because it looks like King of Gamers wanting to try to third party this situation here. Shut up from E-Arena, linking up with the rest of his teammates. They're already in the safe zone, but look who's also there. Flash is already in the middle of this next circle right now, and they're going to try to gatekeep anyone who tries to get close to them. Yeah,
Kevin just gunned down Jembao. It's King of Gamers. They did see Farang come down to this compound, so they have a good idea of where the Farang members might be. As Kevin pushes forward and confirms the kill for himself. Farang down with numbers, and Kevin is just so sharp with his shots. Osaka also leading the charge. The glue wall falls, and the rest of King of Gamers just pour into the building. The second floor is off limits, and Farang is out of the game. KOG with 4 quick kills.
Yep, and I think we also see VGM moving their way towards where King of Gamers is, so it's like third party after third party, just kind of like that church meme you're talking about there.
Yeah, but now with multiple teams, VGM, can they get something done? There's Oscar, Nosaka, all of them kind of spotted out. Osaka, the first one to go down, point take with a good nade, and they're calling for help as well. JRX will be the one to bring him up, and JRX actually is one of the players that is a long-time veteran in the Free Fire scene for Vietnam. He has been on the world stage before as well, and this is kind of the test for him. But Oscar unfortunately gets finished off. JLX the next to go. As Ban is just doing God's work for his team, solo killing everyone. Phantasm chips in because he wants to join the party, and I think this should be lights out for KOG.
Yeah, KOG now, you see Oscar 77 literally trying to run away as far as he can right now because they realize this whole building is lost. This fight has not gone the way the KOG expected to. Now the next circle is going to favor both Attack All Around and Team Flash, who have already set themselves up in the crossroads in the middle of that last circle, and we're trying to gatekeep E-Arena from being able to make their way close by. Attack All Around, though, they literally had a circle land in front of the lap, so they're now going to try to position themselves closer to there. Don't really have much to worry about as long as Team Flash still has E-Arena to keep them distracted, but you got to watch out on the eastern side, though, because VGM, they're already finishing the looting of whatever was on Farang's corpses just now, and we'll be willing to use all of that now to try to fight against AAA.
E-Arena full squad revive, and they are kind of taking the slow route. I say that they are running straight into Team Flash, and it's time for E-Arena to show us what they're made of. They might have gone off to a slow start, but it's about how you finish the round. In Team Flash backing off into a safe zone. Meanwhile, a second fight breaks out on the other side of the map with no time for that because E-Arena is our focus. BO goes down, Yenbin falls, E-Arena takes control of this area. Brian is gonna get first contact and intercept this, but to no avail. He just couldn't get those initial knockdowns. The Charge Buster is good, but he needs to land those accurate shots, and he cannot find it. E-Arena slowly but surely dismantling Team Flash. BO will be brought back up.
Yeah, they're still trying to dance around the house right now. Now it's becoming a three-way fight here, though, because Dewa is getting into the mix as well. VGM getting into a tangle as well. Attack All Around on the other side, while Brian's trying to hold his own using the charge shot, trying to find a way to get to Renz, but Renz is just running, giving him the runaround on the fence, forcing Brian to get back into the house now. He doesn't have any more glue walls, it looks like. Dewa, in the meantime, trying the very best to find a way through this battle, while E-Arena storms up front and tries to overrun the entirety of Team Flash here. Ren still in front there, using the grenade launcher, has to back away thanks to the freezing grenade being brought out. Bloody, in the meantime, still trying to hold his own. They're just locked inside his house here, and unfortunately, Potato with his own charge shot gets the kills done there, and now takes out Flash completely. But can they take out Dewa as well? Since there's only one more member left, he will be taken down by Organs and Shut Up, and that will pretty much leave it only to 4 more teams to remain.
And the only team with a full squad alive is the team that got almost decimated early on. E-Arena, they punished Dewa United for trying to third party this one. 7 eliminations so far, and they're the only team who have control of the circle. And look at the movements, they instantly try to secure the perimeter. KOG only has 1 guy left. Attack All Around also the same. V Gaming just got knocked out. AAA goes next. It's Limit who finds him. And this is all but done and dusted. E-Arena looking for the 4th Booyah in the challenge stage. And one straight to the bum of the final member of KOG. Gives them that Booyah. E-Arena back on top.
I mean, Oscar 77 definitely would have been... definitely would be very happy about that regardless, because they lost out that fight in that final circle. You know, they had no business staying in that final circle after getting completely slaughtered like that. Oscar decided, okay, I'm just going to run away, hide in this one corner, and just hope everyone else is just going to fight themselves, and maybe somehow will be able to be one of the few remaining teams. Probably didn't expect to be the second to last team to remain in that circle, though, but, you know, still that's a lot of points.
Yeah. And this is one of the coolest behind the scenes that we can see. E-Arena literally at the boot camp playing this.